Hi guys, Andrew and Colm, Quinn, BMW and Athlone here. Hope you're all doing well. In front of me I have the BMW X5 M Competition. Top of the range of the X5 family. Petrol engine, all-wheel drive. Really is high performance machine, this one. The model I have here has a Comfort Plus pack, a Visibility pack and a Tech Plus pack on it as well. So a lot of kit, a lot of stuff to get through. So I'm going to walk around and show you everything on it. Visibility pack at the front gives you top of the range lights, adaptive LED laser lights, and you can see the lovely animation you get when you unlock the car there. Your daytime running lights sitting in here, and then top of the range full beams and low beams there, so they'll actually block out where a motorist is coming on the road and keep high beams on the rest of the road, so you always have optimal vision. They look very, very neat there on the black sapphire, the all black grille, nice big exposed kidney grille on the X5M, of course, to allow all the air through. You get your badging there. Surround view cameras on this, of course, to help protect it, help protect the paint and that, so you don't hit curbs or anything. Along the bottom then you get a lovely big facelifted bumper, big exposed vents and fins all around it, just to add to the meanness of how this thing sits on the road. Of course, sensors all around to help along with that surround view camera system. And it's just really very mean from the front. People know exactly what it is coming down the road. At the front you have 21-inch alloys, and then at the rear 22s. That's the way it sits, make it sit sportier, and it's all about the performance then as well. So what we have here is the M Star spoke alloys. In behind then your upgraded M Sport braking system, finished in black. There really is the theme here of the all black on the exterior. Looks very well, very mean. These are a bi-colour alloy, so you have the chrome diamond cut, and then in with that you have the jet black then as well to go along with it. And the attention to detail then on those alloys is really, really nice. Get your nice fin down the side here, and that will go all the way through from your wheel arch. Mirrors will fold in and out upon locking and unlocking, as you can see there. Nice mirror cap on it, all about aerodynamics, and then indicator on it, of course. There's your surround view cameras going around the rest of the car. Up into the windows then, you have your high gloss shadow line finish all along into your sun protection glass. Your roof rails are also finished with the high gloss black too, and it just ties in all very, very well. On the door handles there you can see that they light up, and that projects down onto the ground, and you also get a projection from the sill as well that produces a carpet welcoming you to the BMW X5, and just handy at night for finding the doors and everything as well. So the 22 inches then at the back, and it's just the way it sits then, higher in the back and lower in the front. Sitting on Pirellis, this car, high performance sticky tire, help with the all-wheel drive on this and help gather as much grip as possible and put the power down. At the back then you have your lovely wraparound taillights. They run parallel and they just look very, very well. Nice and big, great brightness out of them for people behind you. Your lovely badging, X5M Competition, of course, top of the range. Reversing camera to go around with that surround view camera system. Your tints are also in the back. You get a lovely little ducktail spoiler along the rear here to help with the flow of air down the back. And then a nice quad exhaust system that sounds very, very nice, and you can decide if you want to open the valves in it or not, depending on what loud you want to make it. But it sounds very, very well, and you'll hear me start it up in a bit. Into the rear there, they are the fins to do with your diffuser. They will allow air to come from under the bottom, out the back. Tow bar fitted as well. And that is fully retractable by the press of the button here. Like so. So nice and neat then. You have it like so. But if you need any need to tow a trailer, this would be well able as well with the 4-wheel drive and everything, not a problem. Nice big boot space with your luggage roller to protect any luggage, but you also have the tints as well. The seats can go down in the back if you need more space. Sitting on a 212 Dublin registered plate, and yeah, the space is brilliant, just like that of the X5. Because it's sportier doesn't mean it has to lose any of the space. Tailgate is fully electric, and then at the press of a button it all goes up at once. The comfort access would also allow you to put the foot in underneath there and open the boot that way if you have bags, golf clubs, anything, just to make it a bit more easy. The comfort access also offers the keyless entry, so you can just walk up, put your hand on the door handle, it knows you have the key on you, and it just opens from there. Into the back here then you have your Silverstone full merino leather finish and the M Sport stitching on your seat belts to tie in very, very well with that. The attention to detail on the merino leather, second to none. All the stitching, very well thought out. And these seats in the rear are heated, of course, as well. And you have your controls in the back, so you can completely control the climate in the rear depending on how you want it as a passenger, which is always nice to have. The sunroof that will open all the way back, it's just partially closed there, allows so much lighting on it, but it's already such a warm feeling coming in to the leather we see here. Bowers & Wilkins upgraded sound system, very good sound, crisp, great for podcasts, radio, your own music. It has Apple CarPlay and everything in it, so you can play whatever you need. Your sills that light up at night, again, it's all about that welcoming coming in, so it's all those little touches that really go a long way in inviting you into this car. Roller blinds already with the sun protection glass. If you've kids or anything, you can pull up the blinds further, more protection for them or more privacy for whatever is, or whoever is sat in the back. Storage, cup holders, more storage in the doors, the same goes the other side. And then into your rear seats you have a nice flap that you can pull back there, put your files in, and then it'll just retract again for you. Storage down there, you have Type-C ports, all that kind of crack. Into the middle there, just to open the seatbelt, you have storage, cup holders, and then, like I said, those seats can go down, they can create more space, but the boot already so practical in it. Down to the front here now. So again, the welcome you get, you can see the lovely display popping up on your dash. The welcome, you'll have your account set up, it'll actually say your name, so it'll welcome you with your profile picture, everything, and just create that kind of mood that the car knows exactly who you are, that you're the owner, ready to drive it. Memory seats both sides, you can control the passenger seat with that button and just by using the controls down there, but the seats are heated and ventilated, so depending if it's warm or cold you can set the seat up exactly like you need to. The steering wheel is also heated in beside that then too, and you have your M Sport stitching on this, all your M functions, so you can set this up exactly how you want to drive it. Your drive assistant plus multimedia functions, you have your light functions, so the laser lights you'll have them on auto, and then that button in behind there is going to do everything for you with the automatic between high beam and low beam. All your window functions, mirror functions, and then again loads of storage in there, plenty of space for bottles and files, whatever you need, and then more storage. A lot of people like to put the keys there. But on your seat you have the lumbar support, it's fully electric, you can adjust the upper half, you have the thigh support, fully electric seats, and you can even see that the X5 M actually lights up inside them then as well, so that attention again from BMW is just brilliant. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a seat inside. I'll walk you through some of the bits on it. Now, so we're sat in, you can see that it's projecting that the door is open, so close that in, and then your lovely image of the car comes up. You start it up and you can hear that rumble straight away. And the setting you had for your seat on, your steering wheel is going to come down to exactly where that was, so it just remembers you. But you can also just press your button depending who's on driving it. But yeah, you can see here, big sporty dash, speedometer, revs, you have your fuel gauge on the left, temperature on the right, and you can actually toggle through your bits then. So G-force, what radio is on, the mode you're in, so how you want your ride to be, your revs, etc. At the moment, 30,186 kilometers on this model. Even tells you the tire pressure there just up, and depending on the mode you're driving in, so you can go into your M mode here and you'll see that this completely transforms the dash then. So it gives you very race-like Formula 1 kind of dash. That's just very, very cool, very neat, and just kind of exciting when you're sitting in looking at it. Onto your dash, all the carbon fiber here, and down south here is just, it just ties in very, very well with it all. Of course, shaving weight with the sporty model is everything, so the bit of carbon fiber here does cut a bit of weight, and it just looks very well. Your ambient lighting comes in all underneath that, can be changed, so it's on blue at the moment, loads of different colours to choose from. It's all depending on your preference. You even get a lovely shade of red on your just when you're over anything, just to show that this is the sporty model, that M kind of performance, that M colour, all that kind of crack. Even on your head-up display there, you can see the revs. But if I change back to my other mode, just into road, then you can just get your normal head-up display that'll show your sat-nav and everything. There's even a track mode depending on how you like to drive, but it's not advised on roads. But if it's a case you're bringing it out onto a track, this car is completely ready for that. High performance, like I said. The Bowers & Wilkins surround sound comes up onto the dash, is in the doors here, speakers there, and just sounds phenomenal. Full surround sound, storage in here for the phone, cup holders that are heated and cooled. You can just close that over like that, and then you even have more badging there to show exactly what you're in. So yeah, just there's such an attention to detail all around this car. Really is second to none. There's the electric boot, or the electric sunroof. So it goes all the way back. Your ambient lighting will actually run up through that at night. You just can't see it at the moment, it's not dark enough. And yeah, loads of kit on this car, just even to talk you through some of it there. I haven't even touched the surface really. The gear selector, of course, is the M Performance. So you have your drive, neutral, reverse, and then those are your surround cameras. And you can leave it on automatic. There's your front, or rear, there's your front. And you can see how crystal clear it is. But yeah, pop it into park and just pee there, that's it. You have the automatic hold for your handbrake, and yeah, you can completely set up the car then, like I was saying, into your modes. No. So set it up into your modes, you can configure it depending how exactly you want to drive the car. And just to show you how much there is to really play around with this, is just shows like this is the track car, top of the range. So yeah, very, very cool there. And you can configure between M1 and M2, so if you want more of a road kind of feel and then you want to go track, you just press these buttons. There's your flappy paddles and everything to go along with it. But yeah, it's just a very all-rounded car. Really does feel like that top of the range spec when you sit into it. And yeah, you can configure everything, play around with it, and really set it up to your preference, to how you want it to sound, how you want it to drive, which is brilliant. So I'm going to walk around it, show you with the lights fully on, front and rear, and the exhaust going as well. So here we are now, walking around it for the last time. So there's your lights fully on. Again, your daytime running lights running with the two beams, so it has 4 eyes at the front, and again, like I said, they'll steer in the corners. Vision, top class. And you can see as I get around, you can see your wraparound taillight already shown, so people can see it from the side to know that it's on, it's a moving vehicle. And there's your lights, and then your exhaust, and it's kind of cold out, so you can really see them in action. But yeah, it sounds amazing. Really is a hell of a machine, guys. It's available here with us in Athlone. If you've any questions, please don't hesitate to give us a call here on the sales department and ask for ourselves. We'd love to organise test drives, and we'd love to be able to show you any information you need about it and show you the car in person too. So please don't be afraid to call in or give us a ring. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon.